for the Memphis Grizzlies, guys. They come in off that loss to the Houston Rockets. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Now Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
It's good.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick-and-roll action.
Now, here's Bain. Spins for three. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brunson, left side. Here he goes. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
You get to see on display how Jalen Brunson has become this dynamic force offensively. Nice use of the pick and roll.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Score the basket. His second of two attempts.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Down low. Hart, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Morant. Following the score by New York. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Off target from the baseline.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Hart, wide open. He fires. And he's good on the three ball.
Now, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Anunoby sends it back. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's Brunson missing.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Towns, no luck.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. And it's Morant missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Towns for 3. Drills it from outside.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. See if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Misses from short range. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Here's Brunson. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Knicks leading by 5. Anunoby outside. Fires from deep. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Morant with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
New York moving the ball around. Bridges. Edey with the rebound.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Bane, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Towns. And again, it's New York.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Grizzlies trailed by 7. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Bane with the steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Now Anunoby. Here's Hart. He's got 5. Here's Brunson. And Jackson with the block.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Outside, Bane. And the 3-ball is good. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Here's Bane. He has 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, here's Bane. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Releases from 15. Again, Memphis.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Anunoby outside. Towns for 3. Good on the triple. Towns has got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Fades. Pass to Bain. Jackson with it. Another shot. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now, here's Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Clock at 6. Over Bain. And again, it's New York.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson just in 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Here's Bain. He has 6. Shoots over Brunson. Bain, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Towns, the screen. Here's Brunson. Back to Towns. Pass to Hart. Over Well. Got a piece of it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 12, Tom Morris.
Shoots the 3. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Brunson. He's got 6. Five to shoot. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant, right side. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Anunoby left side. Pulls from the top of the key. Bridges shot. Good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat and offensive rebound and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Bridges. Brunson outside. Rob. Here's Wells. Out to Morant. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brunson outside. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got 11 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Bridges misses. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. On up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Brunson with it. Pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. Bounce pass from Bridges. Nice move. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. From downtown, sinks the triple. Conchars got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. And so it's New York with it. Here's Brunson. Over in the corner, McBride. And it's off from three-point range.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Now Morant. Pass to Conchar. Here's Huff. Now here's Morant for 3. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Knicks trail by 5. And here's Brunson. Back to Towns. Launches it. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Morant. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
T.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Here's Huff. Hits the front of the rim and out. Knicks trailed by 5. Here's McBride. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Conchar. Three-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Knicks trailed by 3. Pass to Brunson. Fades and shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brunson's got 8 points.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Inside. Huff. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Back to Brunson. New York moving it around. Right wing. Towns down low. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet. Left side Jackson. Pass to Huff. Cans it from downtown. Huff's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Pippen outside. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's Jackson. A 10 short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Anunoby outside. It's Robinson, top of the key. Clock at 4. New York needs to get off a shot. Back to McBride. Pass to Payne. The kick out to Anunoby. Second chance shot. And he hits the jump shot.
Well, OG Anunoby gets to that mid-range game. Doesn't flex into it a lot, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
And here's Kennard. Over in the corner, Williams. Now, here's Kennard. He has yet to score. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Making a change here.
Make some noise for
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 6-point game. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip. And it's blocked. They get it back. 6 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. The second chance effort. Over Jackson. The kick out to Anunoby. For the 3. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 5 now.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Here's Pippen. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Grizzlies.
Substitution on the court.
Bridges outside. Pass to Payne. Back to Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 7.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Payne for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Anunoby. Back to Payne. Out to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bridges got his second bucket of the night. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
He throw good, Bane.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Anunoby in the corner. And here's Payne. He has 5. Pass to McBride. Bridges, no one around him. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Payne with it. He's got 9. He takes it in. Takes it off the glass. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
2 minutes remaining.
Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes.
Latrey, his 4th miss of the game. He's made 3. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Payne. Top of the key jumper, no good. Pass to Anunoby. Now Payne, guarded by Bane. Back to Anunoby. Nifty move. Edey with the rebound. To the inside. Outside for Jackson. Back to Jackson. Tries again. And another shot. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Anunoby outside. Pass to McBride. On the wing, Bridges. He has 7. The leaner. It's rebounded by Memphis. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. That's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Here's McBride. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And Bane puts up a deep 3. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Anunoby outside. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks up by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson, the bounce pass. Pass to Anunoby. Now Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Hart on the wing. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Here's Morant with the drive. Pass to Bane. Here's Edey, defended by Towns. Shot clock at 5. Bane inside the three-point line. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He's one of those high IQ players. Bane knows the situation and prevents the shot clock violation.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Now Brunson. Bane with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Wells. And Bridges with the block.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Bane puts up a deep 3. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brunson up top. 8 points for him. And here we go. Fast break and Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Pass to Bridges. Left side, Towns. No good off the back of the rim. Memphis leading. Bane looking around. And the shot is good. Bane's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Brunson outside. Now here's Hart. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Towns. Open shot by Hart. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hart's got his third bucket of the night.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Morant, the bounce back.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Brunson outside. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Brunson. Here's the three. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
Here's Morant. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Right side Towns. Back to Hart. Towns looking it over. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so here's Memphis. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Jackson hits both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Brunson, right side. Great tee that time from Bain. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Tries the spin move. Back to Towns. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Morant. Goes back up. Stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. Bridges for three. Connects from three-point range. Bridges got 10 points.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
The kick out to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got the lead back up to 7 now for Memphis.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Wells with it. Bridges covering. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Brunson with it. Clock at 6. Hart with it. Here's Bridges. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. That's 12 points for Mikal Bridges. Jackson with the screen. Wells in the corner. Back to Morant. The shake. And the rejection by Towns. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
If Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Brunson outside. Back to Towns. Launches a three. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. In the corner, it's Bane. The three. The three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got 11 points here in just the second half. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Pass to Edey. And here's Jackson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Out to Morant. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Payne for 3. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 14 points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Towns. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Anunoby.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Memphis leading by 3. Outside, Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Huff. Bane with it. Defended by Hart. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
And here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. On the wing, Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Over Conchon. Bridges misses. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 3-point lead. Pass to Huff. Now Bane. To the paint. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Brunson surveying the D. Pass to McBride. Brunson outside. 5 on the clock. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Kennard with the ball. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson draws the double. Pass to Dodgier. Back to Brunson. Brunson draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. No good. That would have tied it.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to McBride. Now Achua. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Outside, Payne. Conchar. And another miss by Memphis. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Memphis leading. Morant scanning the floor. Bobbed up there for Clark.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. Five to shoot. Shot on the wing. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Here's Morant. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside for Robinson. Achua with it. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Morant with it. Robinson picks him up. Pass to Huff. Now, here's Kennard. Now, Morant. Back to Kennard. The rebound by McBride. Now Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
What incredible mobility for the position Mitchell Robinson possesses. This guy, when he's running the break like this, look out.
Morant outside. And it's good, 2 points. Morant's got 11 points here in just the second half. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Kennard on the wing. Shoots over Payne. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rising fire.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Morant outside. Softly drops in the floater. Morant's got 24.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's Payne in the corner. Right side Towns.
Memphis foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Towns the screen. Pass to Payne. Right side Towns. 4 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here's Payne. To tie it up. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Towns for 3.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up. And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Towns. Here's Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Memphis leading by 4. Now here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Wells has got 5 points now this quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead. Really tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Right side Jackson. The fadeaway. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And it's Towns missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Morant outside. Out left to the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here's Payne. To the middle. New York moving the ball around. Hart, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Deep two from Pippen. Good on the jump shot. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead. Here's Payne. Towns fires from way outside. And the Knicks miss again.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Morant.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
They set the pick. Anunoby, good. And it's 13 points for OG Anunoby.
Well, you're running your offense through Mikal Bridges, and he is making it work right now.
That's to Jackson. Morant with it. 6 on the shot clock. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Brunson outside. Releases. On the wing, Anunoby. Brunson outside. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Jackson.
Memphis ball. Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 22.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Out to Morant. Releases from 15. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brunson outside. With some arc. Here's Towns. Out to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He knows every possession is critical now. And Memphis making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard, run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bane with the bucket.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane, so dangerous from out there.
Brunson down the lane. It's blocked. Now Wells. Pass to Bane. Over Brunson. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Knicks trailed by 7. Brunson with it. Now defended by Bane. Fade away. And it's Brunson missing. Now the Grizzlies with it. Morant outside. In the corner, it's Payne. Pass to Edey. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead. Brunson outside. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Shakes him. Some solid defense from Hart.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Towns at the elbow. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. There's the triple. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Anunoby. From the arc, it drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.